wherever you hold. Right, to jump in. Oh, another episode of Oxygen Not Included. And it's over now. Perfect. We are go. And might just Camille's the only person allowed to do it. So let's persuade Camille that that's what she wants to do, shall we? Camille, you can only go back in. Can't go out. Just until they're done, you know? I want a few more putting in. Oh. How are we doing for reed fiber? 200 units. Wolframites. Do I want to make them out of wolfram? No, I do not. Why can't you make them out of actual copper instead of copper? 0 cents. Here's a blueprint. I don't want anything. Iodine gastrophobe might be okay with mechatronics. Green thumb. We think. No, we don't have a bedroom yet. Check for now. Don't worry. Sorry, Abe. You look pretty good as well. Yeah, I definitely would have. You're actually gonna. No, that's Nisbet. You're going to bed. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Meanwhile, let's see your skills just to check. 16, 13. You've gone up by 1. That's nice. Okay. This is clearing away. Should be okay temperature for a buddy bed or two. Plant you right there, and I think we'll get another one. I think we'll plonk it right there, and we'll plant another one here. We'll have to put it on pretty high, I guess. Dig that out level with that. I guess we'll dig that out level with that. Hey, there's something off-gassing here. That's not on. You don't want off-gassers in here. Right, so this mod just lets you pick what you're going to sweep. So the best thing to do would be organic. Rock pile, polluted dirt. No, not eggshell. Slime. Slime, please. Okay. Relatively high. We'll just... Most of this should be swept out. Yes, it is. A few bits left there. Try and clear this area out. Okay. Probably get rid of a few of these now. Floral scent has taken over. Let's have a look. Brilliant. A lot stronger up here. Weak down here. But the good thing is there doesn't appear to be any lime lung in this area now. That's much better. Can't say the same for this area. Well, there, 27,000. Just build this wire, would you? I know this isn't going to be active for a very long time, but 6 cycles or something. Yeah, 16 cycles left. Oh, okay. More time has passed than I was anticipating. Getting some pipes covered over from the cooling loop we installed. Coming back at a nice 27, coming out of there at 27. Time it's run through here, it'll be a bit more. 27, I would think. 28! That's not bad. Yeah, but it'll be higher than that when this is active. Thank you for actually building something you were told to build ages ago. Nice. Got a bit of water left in there. We will top that up from here later on. We'll just get other work done in the meantime. Well, this needs digging out. Oh, I want to mop that as well. Something off-gassing right there, which we don't want. There's probably polluted ice in here, which will off-gas when it's dug. So we can't win them all. Get as much as we can. A bit of sandstone can go there. This will all be linked as one giant area eventually. For now, we just work it in stages and get rid of as much of this polluted slime lung as we can before we bust it open. But as a 7 should be relatively good. This area still hasn't been touched. Let's see if any of our pictures are actually getting done. They are. Nice. I often have the cook, the artist. Masterpiece. Look at that. I haven't seen that one before. That's pretty cool. When we have much more reed fibre, I will kit this place out with paintings. I haven't got enough room for like other decorations. Literally just 2 paintings, and that's it. That's all you're getting. So what's this? Sulphur and copper ore, is it? There's a bit of copper ore there. The rest of it's sulphur. This is finally done. Dormant. We will lock this door now. Oh, we'll just not allow anyone in and out. And I guess we'll just get our power wire back. Yeah, we'll deconstruct that. Actually, that gold amalgam door we could just deconstruct and brick it in now, because we're never going to use this, I don't. And if we do, we'd need to make it bigger to put a vent in here anyway. So, I'll see, because they're taking very long time to do anything lately. So. Yeah. That wire needs building. That pipe, I mean, needs building. Did I snip the... Oh, I didn't. I will. I'll just fill that tank and then we'll stop because we haven't got any crude up here yet. I don't want to send any crude up until we've got this pipe done. Pipe isn't getting done because I don't think they can actually get hold of much sandstone, which is what I made it out of. Tempted to go back in and change it to something else, but no, they've got their jobs now, so just get on with it. That's a very low priority, so they shouldn't be doing that anyway, but this is pretty high. They should be doing this. Someone's mopped that bit there. That's good. You coming to mop, or what are you coming to do? Yeah, nice. Someone will whack that polluted water away. Because they love it. Don't you, Ruby? Yes, Ruby loves it. Let's check Ruby's priorities. She's got building and digging. And, yeah, I don't think... Oh, hang on. Was that Ruby? Was I looking at the right one? Digging and supplying and stuff. But I don't know if she can actually dig abyssalite. But this isn't abyssalite. This is just granite and stuff. There is a bit of abyssalite there. Get rid of these 2 tiles, I guess. Get rid of one of them for now. Just wait. They should get this bit of piping done and then they should move on to some other jobs. Patient. I must be patient. But I'm not. Slowly, slowly. Insulated pipes take bleeding ages, don't they? Even with dupes that can build pretty quick, they still seem to take ages. Ah. Come on, you can do it. You the only one who can build these pipes or what? I'm waiting delivery, so someone could actually be delivering the material even if they can't build it. Alright, so this piece has been taken over with this, so if we expand to this area, this would have to be the bedrooms, which would look really weird. I'd rather move that over there. Very odd. Yeah, I might leave building that anyway. We'll cancel that. Probably be quicker to set it up and let it clean itself up. Clean your own mess up. Because this was originally supposed to be outside the base. It would look odd having all these beds here and then another row up here. Hey! Ah, well, it's me. Crikey. I apologise. Got the sneezes. Alright. Who is it we locked out? Right, you can now leave again, Camille. Go do some stuff that's useful. Ashcan's getting the last few pipage done. They might get off and do some other work. Hooray! You're going to do this last pipe or you're just going to run off? Because, you know, probably gone to get some more, haven't you? Yeah, probably. Who knows? Who knows with Ashcan? Probably coming to dig this. Why don't you just finish that bleeding pipe, you muppet? Yeah, we're going to need one up here, aren't we? There's going to use a normal tile, I think. There. Build all that, would you? Ashcan, I know you really wanted to come and dig this, but couldn't you have just finished that last pipe? You know? Would have been so useful. There we go. Nice. Geoderizer needs to be put on a high priority, otherwise won't get any sand put in it. No one's got sand. What about you? You got any sign of being built at some time? Yeah, maybe. Well, let's straighten that edge up a little bit. Just grab those few. You can deconstruct. Got the ladders there. Someone might get around to picking this junk up. There we go. That's actually on a 9 and insufficient resources, iron ore. Cancel. Well, we might as well cancel that one anyway. It's in carbon dioxide. Won't do anything. Right, let's have another buddy bud in here. Let's see whether 2 buddy buds can actually get rid of this slime lung. I know. That little idea there has worked very well. What are you doing in here? I mean to get iron ore. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. The only thing left to feed these guys. Well, these guys. Iron ore. Haven't got anything else. We might end up phasing them out. Because we've got aluminium in here, which has unfortunately tiled itself. We're going to have to bust in there to sort that out. We got to bust in there anyway to put sweepers in and you know what and stuff and things. I'm tempted just to send it up here, bring it out here and just drop it into this polluted water along with the conveyor chute here that's dropping the copper out. Just drop it in here. That's the quickest, easiest place to take it. Cool it off. Or we could drop it down here once this is set up. Yeah, that's fair enough. Priority. What did I put that at? That needs to be a 9. They're off gassing. Sounds like the mother. Off gassing. Ah, thank you very much. That's finally built. So our little cooling loop goes up here around these back down there, which means we can now run these again. Get some more steel on the go. But in order to run those, we need this fella, Iron Volcano here. So he's going to be our next target. I'm thinking of dropping the ladder, say. We'll drop it right on there. I was going to do it one below, but nah, sod it. We'll do it there. And we'll dig up 2 higher. And we'll have to dig all around here, so we'll get another ladder going. What material is lying around? Mafic. Up here, mafic. What's all this stuff? Sulfur, granite, sandstone, sulfur, mafic. Seems like it doesn't matter. Seems like we got everything around here. We'll run right over to this iron patch here. I can barely see. A little bit of iron. No, maybe not then. That's not as much as I thought. Draw that back a little bit. And we will dig all of that. We'll dig all of that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'm going to make this a stupendously high priority. Come and do this work. Right, what's happening down here? These are ready to harvest. I don't know if I set them priority. Somebody should come and sort those out. Isn't a builder digger, so we don't worry about it. There we go. I do want to get this all dug out as well, but yeah, we'll get there. We're getting there, slowly and surely. There you go, buddy. Fighting the slime lung, but there's a lot of it, so you got troubles, mate. You got troubles. No, but we're done all right out here. We got fluorescent. We beat it in the end. There is germs hanging around here as well. I think we overcame it. That's fine. I'll dig out another 2. Slowly work our way across there. Hey, that's good. Is this getting done? No. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. There are things down here to build, but they're very low priority, so I don't care. I just want to get them up here, doing something useful for me. Go from the Newtonium on the end, 2 and 2 up, that one. If you do not touch that tile, it will always overpressure and it won't run. Zoom out a bit because they're very loud. Right, let's get cracking. Got a horrible feeling that this is right in my way. It is. We're going to have to work this way, which is full of junk. gases and stuff that I'd rather not let loose, but we're going to probably have to. It'll all drift down here. It can't get in the base from there, but it can come down here and just block this area up for a while. Probably pour down here, actually, wouldn't it? Okay, fine. It's only a bit of chlorine. Because we're definitely going to need at least 2 steam turbines on this. Iron volcano does put out a bit more. Material still comes out just as hot as the others. It's just the iron has more capacity to hold more heat. That's a poor way of explaining it, but we'll get there when we do. When we on it. The only reason I used 2 steam turbines on this one was because we were putting in a thermo aqua tuner in here. On our loop, a little cooling loop. Now it's got to the point where it's not even getting cooled anymore. So that is just running. And it's not costing us power yet. Once it's looped round again, it will probably be too hot and then it will get cooled for another loop. And this tank is just bridged onto it. So if we ever expand it, it'll automatically fill up the loop with more polluted water. We use polluted for now until we get space materials. But it seems like that is holding up pretty good. I was worried it would come through here and get really hot, but... well, actually, yes, it might do. We gotta wait until this is running to really see how it's gonna act. If we put a pump in here now, we can fill that tank up with a bit of polluted from in here. Nice. I'm gonna just make it out of steel now. And be built. But everything else was ready. We just didn't build the pump. Didn't build the pump. Insufficient resources. Iron ore. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, there's nothing to feed these dudes. What other foods do they eat? Gold amalgam. No, that's plug slugs. Oh no, smog slugs. And smooth hatches. Well, we can feed them a bit of wolframite. Yeah, we could. We'll change this one to wolframite, I think. Smooth hatch. Wolframite, because we've got quite a bit of wolframite lying around. We've got to keep an eye on it that we don't actually use it all up. We really want to feed them all of the wolframite. Like you see, certain things you can only build out of the ore or steel. Your only choices. So I think we're just going to bust in here and be done with it. Yeah, we're going to have polluted gas leaking everywhere, which will probably get into the base. What could we do? Before we do that then, what we'll do, right here where this is dropping down, if we put a I don't even know what I'm talking about. My name again? Who am I? If I get one of those, place it there, and we power that, we'd have to power it. How much copper do we? We've got loads of actual ores. Is the we've got loads of the refined metal. It's the actual ore we don't know. And I think we refined a little bit too much of it. If we do it like that, we can't bleeding reach it. Just temporarily. I don't like doing it, but it's a temporary measure. We will we'll sneak across there like that. Okay. I also like to dig down by 3 there, all the way across there. rid of all of that. Build some more ladders just there, I guess. Yeah, this area. Just to there for now. Priority, yeah, ridiculously high probably. Fine. Someone can come and build this first before we bust out to there. Chlorine, we can't help. If chlorine gets in the base, we're screwed. But what we could do to hopefully guide it a little bit, run a few tiles along here. Yeah, that'll do nicely. We've got ladders already there that we put in earlier. Build that, dig all that out. I would normally build the volcano on the right and then have the stuff on the left. I'm going to have to try and flip it in my imagination. I can't quite figure it out, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out as we go. A little bit of aluminium right there is just getting dripped directly on. I wish I'd put the dripper there, right in the middle of it. It might not have tiled then. Who knows? Yeah, this has actually been getting done. Miracles. And we've got... Now that's copper ore. See, if we build mesh tiles, we can either build steel or we have to use up our ores. Right, uranium. Yay. Seems like a waste to build it out of steel, but need something there. There we go. There's a guy in now. Shipping container. I'm not going to knock just yet. Take those two out. No new blueprints to unlock. Not sure why. We'll get to that. Ah, they've all gone to bed, I think. Yeah, never mind. Volcano in, well, not quite in space, but very close. Nobody ever came up to this unreachable build. Really? That's unreachable, is it? And this ladder, you can't stand there and build that ladder. Oh, it's probably blocked. The access is probably blocked. Oh, we'll go and have a look in a minute. Yeah, let's put it back. If it says unreachable, I'll follow this ladder down, follow this area down, follow this area down. No, shouldn't be unreachable. We shall figure it out. These guys have all been sheared. Groomed, happy, unreachable. There's even a plastic one here. Trapped. Trapped. There you go. Submit bioscan. Give us your bioscan, Camille. Go. We're going to deconstruct it anyway. And we'll deconstruct those two as well. I need to turn that down because it's too loud. For my precious little ears. Oh, I didn't put the volume. Didn't put that up right, did I? That's probably unnecessary building the ladders now. But here we can put a nice battery box here. Let's see what it looks like. Power. Smart battery. Or Don't want to make them out of lead. We got tons of copper. We got more copper than we got anything else. So I want to see. That was the floor there. Then that would be above it. Would we want it that close to it, or do we want an area where we can shut it off if we want? Nah, the hell with it. I don't know. We do have a space building a wall at the end. How does that line up with this one? Ooh, nicely. Very nicely. So they can't actually be built until there's a floor, and we can't build the floor because I wanted to build it out of mesh tiles or airflow tiles. We don't have that kind of material. So for now, leave those floating Neverland. Come back over here and see what's being done. Things are being done. Now this guy's been done. He needs to be delivered to, just in case any polluted oxygen comes into the base. But it hasn't got slime lung in, so if it does get in, it will just get killed. It will just get wiped out, purified. We've got a too high entrance with a deodorizer by it. It has to go through the deodorizer. What's wrong with you? You're a bit too up there, or too cold. What's your actual temperature? 48, yeah, it's a bit warm here, isn't it? But the good part about getting in here is we'll get access to all these pincher pepper plants. I'll just leave them hanging around in situ until I'm ready for them. Naturally occurred glossy Draco will wrangle you up. You'll go in here. Left that on 20 critters is probably a bad idea, but at least if I find any and wrangle them, they will they'll all go in here, and then we can decide what to do with them later. Right, we do need to sweep all this off, but we need to build stuff first, so we might as well leave the materials there in case we need them and sweep them at the end. I don't think I need to go up. Yeah, I will need to go up quite a bit further, won't I? Because we'll need... I was hoping this would be built so that any junk that falls down, well, any junk will fall here. That will land on there anyway, so we can go at least another 2 high. Big anything, build anything, whatever. Ah, they're getting into the copper ore now. Excellent. There is a data bank there and there that's unreachable. I might deconstruct, say, construct that bit there. I love deconstructing, so I'll probably run back to do that, even though it's the same priority. They absolutely adore a good bit of destruction. And now they've run off, probably gone to lunch or something. I don't know. On to Iceland. Yeah, someone's grabbed that. Need to get in here and grab that. Ooh, what's that? Is that? That is decor. Look at that. We need to build a pedestal. Where do we want to put the double helix? In here? in the mess hall. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of these things. They were built right at the beginning. If we get rid... Oh, no, I think more in here would be better. Yeah, so let's put a pedestal in. Under furniture. Pedestal. There we go. And we'll make it out of granite because that gives the biggest decor bonus just out of the base material. Place you, say... Where does everyone hang out? They hang out more over here. Put it there. This floor will become glass at some point, so all that decor will shine downwards. Be worth putting in. Everybody's running back to base. Have you finished? No, you have not finished. But, no, hey. Things need to be made and done. Oh, yeah, I did. After that, we'll do this gold volcano as well. Then we will have copper, aluminium, gold, and iron. Volcanoes all tapped into. Figure out what we're going to do with this guy. You're going to drown it. What is there? Something's there. Before we dig all this out, we've got to sweep the ice out and do something with it. Because if we don't and this place heats up, all that ice is going to melt somewhere and cause an awful mess. Probably in our crude oil biome. I would not be happy about. Speaking of which, this is the only bit that's stopping polluted water getting in there. Clean water dripping down here. We need to brick this off or something. How are we doing here? Still killing off the slime lung. Doing good. That was 20-odd thousand before. Now it's just 2,000. 4,000 on the bottom. We'll get there. It's a process. I think I'll have that oxyfern. No, I'll have the thimble reeds. Ah, thank you for continuing the work. The good work. Drecklet egg in there. Is there a plastic Echo egg? No, I don't see one. We'll wrangle him and stick him in there. You can dig that one without letting any gases through. We're going to let them out anyway in the end. Oh, pause again. Let's have a drink. It feels like it saves us every 2 seconds. I tell you, it does. I want this bit done, please. Somebody just build that. For God's sakes. Well, somebody somewhere just please do it. More plastic being chucked out here, I see. Half a tank of petroleums. Delicious petroleum. Someone's running off with a bit of iron. I've got a bit of iron. Quick, run. Feed it to the smooths. Yeah, actually, don't feed it to the smooths. Yeah, they are. Don't feed it to them. Sweep that out, would you? Yeah, he's already going to eat it anyway. Let's put that on metal. Oh no, refined metal. Is that? No, it's metal ore. It is metal ore. Get rid of it. Sweep it out of here before they eat it. Thank you very much. Ah, somebody dropped their barbecue. What's wrong with you? You okay? The dustbin's full, is it? Oh, he's got an issue. What's wrong? It doesn't look full to me. He's got bleeding polluted dirt issues. Oh well, we'll deconstruct Sweepy's dock and rebuild Sweepy. Then he'll be alright again. Occasionally he does this. I don't know why. Putting a sweeper in there is probably a good idea, just to get everything out. Did you see that go flying? A bit of polluted dirt 0. It just got catapulted out of Sweepy. Yeah, you're probably bringing the materials again. Oh, someone's going to eat that bit of barbecue. Well, that's handy. Right, perfect. Now, on another ladder there to dig all that crap out. Oh, let's not dig it yet. Let them build. And now we're going to, yeah, do what I should have done ages ago. Right through there. Go. And cancel. I will cancel all of that. We'll do that later. I'm going to get this built first. So let's now do a dig. There's 4 above this and all the way down there and 2 into there. Straight over to the edge of here. And cancel a few things. I want to keep these guys just in situ. Don't delete them. Don't dig them up. Don't do that one and don't do that one. You can do everything else. Yeah, I think that's about right. Right, this is going to let out a massive cloud of noxious gases. Do that first, please. But did you get that? Yeah, you did. Right, so we will now remove this. It is a double helix, and we'll come in here. See if they've built that, which... Why would they build it? It would actually be useful. We could dig through here, couldn't we? Yeah. I'm going to dig that bit as well. Actually, if we dig through there, it will give that somewhere to go. I'd rather cancel that for now. Until that's at least drained down here somewhere and gone out of our way. If it comes in the base, we're kind of screwed. Might just put a wall in right there just to help. Kind of usher that this way. Yeah. Yeah, you can build the wall. Well done. Any other time I build something out of sandstone, nobody appears for ages. No, we'll probably have to send this plastic somewhere else as well, because that's really the best place to leave it. Now we have this like cooling loop running around here, or I might make a little tank or something, and that'll be the main area where everything will get dropped. We'll just run this cooling loop through that tank. Fill it with a bit of crude oil or something. Make it 3 deep. And run that cooling loop right through the bottom of it to keep it cold. Then we'll just chuck all the metals, everything, junk in it. Well, you're desperate for some sulfur to feed those guys, aren't you? Yeah, you are. But we're not really bothered about them anymore. I might just get rid of them. Sound very nice, but you know. You get out of my way. we can move stuff. This Glossy Draco, I'm going to put a wrangle command on him. If he comes down low enough to be wrangled, someone will grab him. That's it, Ashcan. You demolished that biome. Somebody got an attribute. That was Mima. Ah, oh, 17. Yep. She'll be able to come out of there soon. She's been running on the wheel for days, weeks, months. Come on, let's do it. Now we can actually pop those across there. Ashcan's just in his element here. Look at this. Ah, oh, come on. Don't think about food. Time like this. Gonna go and get food, isn't he? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. First Ashcan doing what Ashcan does best. You trapped Ashcan? Yeah, I think you might be. Cancel that and then go igneous. We'll build this ladder out of igneous. Or Ashcan. There you go. Come and build your way out. There you go. Now you can get out. Go get some lunch. I wonder why he was thinking about food but not actually going for it. These baldy butts in here. Go and walk in the hydrogen and grow your scales back. We're up to 211 units of reed fibre. And we've got 3 guys in here drinking this polluted water. So eventually they'll get through it all, but that'll take a very long time. We might want to move some of these fry eggs out of here and dump them in our tank in our base. No, that's looking decidedly low. Yeah, very, very low. So what we'll probably just do is take this off of here and just drip it straight in the tank. Turn up the temperature a bit to about 20 degrees so it's not too cold for the base, and just run it into here. We'll have this one as well soon. More worried about getting that built. Hi, Mr. Volcano. Is there any obsidian nearby? I need to go to mineral. There's obsidian in here. Quite a lot of it. We could just bust in here and steal that obsidian. It will be right on hand. Where we need it. Oh, we could just come and grab this bit. No, that's granite. Any obsidians? That looks like a bed of some sort. Yeah, I think we've got to come in this bit to grab the obsidian. Don't let that horrible out. Entombed? Who's entombed? Oh, well. Where did that come from? Did that fall right off the right on the edge? Look at that. Right, so if we come in and decimate this piece, we will have. I don't want to let that out. Okay, so we'll go there. Priority of that done, please. That pinch pepper nut. And there was something there, wasn't there? Oh, there it is. I couldn't even see it. Another volcano of sorts. We'll find out what it is. It might be another iron volcano for all we know. There is a way of looking up to check. You can click star map. And you can click on your thing and you can... I don't want to look. Not looking. There's also a cheat way of finding out what the vent is by using the priority trick of using emergency priority on it, and it will say up here what the vent is. I don't want to do that either. I like digging to it and finding out the hard way. Then you can't make your plans because you already know that that's the mine you wanted and go in that direction. I'm also going to go harvest plants. I'm just going to go waff over the whole thing here. I'm not getting these because these are food for these guys. Obsidian! There we go. We're getting some obsidian out of here. Barely visible, isn't it? It's hard to see. Crikey. Once I've reached that, we'll shave this bit off. Make it a bit easier. Is that all? No, that's granite. That's granite as well. What's down here? More granite. There's obsidian down here. Exactly the same shade. Now I know there's a vent there, I would like to bit. I'm not going to do it yet, but we're just into there. I'm not going to change the priority on that. I'll just leave that like that. What's in here? Thought that looked like steam for a minute, but we've let out all this carbon dioxide. Oh my word, there's a lot of carbon dioxide in there. I didn't notice how much there was. Wow. Well, we never disassembled our little carbon dioxide eater down here somewhere, wherever it is. Right here, isn't it? We took the power off of it, but we never actually got rid of it. Wow, I never thought there was so much there. Let's put a door here quick. Manual door, let's just brick it in. Someone build a door there, quickly. Made of steel, damn it. Is there a bit of steel lying around anywhere? No, probably not. We haven't really built anything. There's iron. We can build it out of iron. That one. Build that baby out of iron. Should be iron laying around here somewhere to build it with. There we go, because I remember destroying a bit of our iron patch. Build it, quick. Look at all this carbon dioxide. Holy crap. Well, that was me worrying about a little bit of... yeah, that's off-gassing. Bleachstone, sweep. Rid of that. Something there as well, bleachstone, sweep. That is any more bleachstone. Not emitting, overpressure. If that gets in the base, I think we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So guess what we're going to have to do, and we're going to have to brick that up. Cancel those two, and we're going to have to put a door there, I think, just for now until that blows away. If that gets in the base, everything's going to stifle and die. So quick bit of copper wire straight over to that door. No messing around. We'll tidy it up later, make it look neat. Build that first, please. Pretty important. Look at this cloud. I was going to bust through here, but if I do, all that pressure is going to force its way through here. I don't mind if it comes down here. Go under here and eventually get to the... we can build another one in here. Destroy all this carbon dioxide. Ah, that's fun, isn't it? Yes, that was very entertaining. Yep, build that. Grab that sandstone and build that. I'm just going to tighten this up a bit. Make it more difficult for the carbon dioxide to get through. We might widen this path up to space. No, that would take way too long. Yeah, carbon dioxide goes down anyway, so it's probably never going to get there. I might also change that to a high pressure vent. We let that gas out here. Really interfere with... No, that would make the pressure too high. Oh, never mind. We could make ourselves a carbon skimmer right here. We've got access to water. We could just drip the polluted straight back down here into this. So we don't even need a sort of system. We could just go oxygen. Yeah, because some reason carbon skimmers are under oxygen. Of course they are. Plunk it there, not too close to the edge, I think. Yeah. Bit of a burst of oxygen as well. I think that needs to be disabled, that vent. Deconstruct it, please. Every now and again that is going out and it's pumping out more oxygen. Getting super high pressured. There we go. Hello, and I'm Scott. Thank you for the follow. We are just having a nice fun with huge amounts of carbon dioxide. I didn't notice that was really full of. Wow. So let's go. This is our petroleum. That's probably in a bad spot, really, isn't it? Right next to our petroleum pipe. We could borrow this pipe, I guess, and allow some of our water, supposed to be feeding our oxygen, to sneak into here, up into this. Yeah. And which one's which? That one's the input, so we will snip that there. So our water, which we're going to steal, go this direction. At the moment, it all goes down into this tank. We'll just attach it here. So 50% of this water will go up, and it will fill this pipe because this won't be able to run that far. Then plumbing. We'll run a little pipe, nothing special. Emergency pipe down. Ah, no, it doesn't need that. Quick one of those, flip it round, and a dripper. We'll just drip it back in the polluted water tank. Why not? Seems logical to me. Got to make it out of steel, haven't you? No. Yeah, actually, yeah. Make it out of steel. We'll get it back anyway. That bit. Build that bit, please. Build that bit. And this bit will get built in due course. Some of it's already escaped through. When they wake up, they'll come and build this bit. Wow, I was worried about a little bit of chlorine gas, and what did we end up with? Carbon dioxide everywhere. But we wanted obsidians to build this with. Made sense to me. We could open this up. If this was like hydrogen, I'd just open this up wider and dig it bigger so that the hydrogen would just float out to space. With it being carbon dioxide, it's probably not going to want to go up. Even if we did open all that up, it probably wouldn't do it. So they need to come back. Come on, guys, get cracking. Now that door's going to open very, very slowly, which is not good. This pressure in here is really high. Wow. They will all get popped eardrums for a while, won't they? Yeah, I think that wire may be more important than that, to be honest. We'll see. You build what you can. Stuff will happen. While that's happening, we need to force this to run, don't we? That is actually off at the moment because that tank doesn't need any more water. This system desperately needs some water in it. So we need to force this to run. We need a little bit of wire down there and the signal switch. Yeah, put that up. Build that as well. And we can switch that on. And it will force this system to start draining water. Might back up in here. If it does, we'll just cut it here and let it only run to this. Have to keep a good eye on it, because if we don't, we could have issues. If we don't keep an eye on it, we could have problems. We could run out of water in here and then we won't have any oxygen. But this is going to be 34 cycles. We got plenty of time. Hello, volcano. Do you know what trouble you caused? Nothing. No trouble at all. He doesn't care. Build the signal switch for me, somebody. Yep. Well done, you. Give him a round of applause for finishing the research reactor by hand. Researching by hand. What I mean by that. Oh, yeah. There's the diamond press. Okay, there's the Radbolt propulsion engine. What's this? Decontamination. Yeah. All we do, but, you know. Pixel packs, beach chair, and signal selectors. Nope. We will need jetpacks in order to get the Radbolt engine, but I can't use jetpacks. My computer isn't good enough. It just chugs to a halt. So what are we going to do? The petrol engine? Seems good to me. Do that. Now, I go down. Whoa, too low, too low. Here. There we go. It's all been done with this manual Radbolt generator. All of it. All the research has been done by that. Comes in. When he comes in, the door locks him in, but he can get out. Nobody can give him any more. They can pick it up, but then they'll go, crap, I can't get to him, and they'll just drop it there. And then they'll put it back in. That's brilliant. He has to leave. They can't keep feeding him. Once he leaves, that now becomes a door open and becomes a job to be fed again, which is what he's doing. He's run off to hug an egg. And he can now leave, because that one's always out only. Now somebody else can do that job. And once that gets to 100 Radbolts, this door will lock and nobody would be able to reach the Radbolts. Reach the uranium anymore. There we go. How we diddling? We got things happening? Power? No power. Well, it would be nice if you'd build the power, guys. You know? Kind of critical, you know, for our survival. Research. Uranium centrifuge. And we got like at least 3 patches. Uranium. Asteroid. Well, build it. I'm not letting you go to bed until you've built it, you know? You can just... No. Go to bed. Lock the doors or something. Why did that get made out of copper? But it did, so that's what's happening. Come on, Ashcan, build it, build it. Oh, I haven't sent any water up. Water is flowing. The switch is built and it's on, sending a green signal. The water is now flowing through the system. But sending it through here seems like a bad idea at the moment, so I'm just going to snip it right off. I was just going to attach it on there, but no, we're just going to allow it to flow up to this system. And we might need to add some more water to the system. It's got a tank, as long as we keep an eye on it. And I think by the time we've kept an eye on it, this thing should have done its job. And we're got rid of most of this carbon dioxide with any luck. We deconstruct. No. Please deconstruct that ladder. Deconstruct that. Ah, it's running now. And once that's done, we can run power through to there. Put a door sideways. Only temporary. We'll get rid of it. To block that a little bit. Build that pretty sharp. And this, if I've aimed it correctly, should be dripping straight back in the polluted water. There we go. Perfect. It might warm it up a little bit. As long as it doesn't kill our plants, we're all right. Go on, build that. Build that door and everything. It's on a 9. We can prioritize that up a little bit just so we can take a peek and see what that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit of dirt. There always seems to be a bit of dirt to the right of it. Alright. Very strange. Right. What's the next port of call? Where are we fighting though? Floral scent is taking over. Killing off those slime lung. There's still slime lung in the carbon dioxide. Is it dying? I can't tell. I don't think it is. But the oxygen here is all fluorescent, so we can bust through here when we're ready. But priority is to build this thing. There we go. It's built. Now they will go in and out of here and let that out. Dust. 110 kilos per tile of carbon dioxide. I'm not really bothered. They can if they want. I don't care. Do what you like. Go for it. I think these plants might get a little bit stifled in this process. So that will be. We need some. Now we're definitely going to just go straight for the insulated tiles this time. Can build on the right of the neutronium. You can't build on the left of it. So it seems that the volcano is only 3 tiles wide on the third one. Well, I often build to the left of them, but I don't think where we've put this is going to be very useful for that. I think we probably could squeeze it in, and it's going to be a real small space for the what I want to do with the chain conveyor rail. Yeah. What are you? You're made of steel. I think we're going to go one higher this time. So if we go there, I have to squeeze everything in. If we go there, actually, yeah, there. Go there like that. That's steel, right? Right. And we want obsidian tiles along there. That seems a bit high, doesn't it? Doesn't seem right. Sorry. Cancel. Flip. Bring it down by 1. It just looks funny to me. Flip it. Flip. That way the liquid pipe should join in the middle. There we go. A bit easier. Well, this will definitely need external cooling. Crap. Our cooling loop is right at the other side of the map. Do we run cooling all the way up here? Sod it. Right. Building in reverse seems a bit odd to me. Yeah, I don't want these two. What did I build those for? Deconstruct. But at least you've got the materials there now. Deconstruct those first, and then you can use that material to build that. Okay, so we need a bit more space, I think. So at least another 2 out there. We'll need a shipping sweeper, and it'll have to be made of tungsten. Oh, we can build it out of tungsten. Overheat temperature is only 50. Come on. Come on. Yeah, no, you want to. Lead's good. Let's build it out of lead and have it melt at -20. Iron? No. Gold? Maybe. Still it is. And we need to put it... No. It shows you where it can reach, and it can't reach that corner, but that's only because there's a tile in the way. When that tile is dug out, it will be able to place that right there. We'll continue this on. I know some of it doesn't really need to be obsidian, but heck, just make it obsidian. And then we can sweep some junk. I'm going to remove all mineral. I'm going to remove obsidian from the sweep. Make sure we don't sweep any up. What have we got that we don't have a storage for? Abyssalite. Oh no, yeah, we don't. That's because some abyssalite is stupendously hot. So I didn't want it accidentally swept into the base. No, plumbing. I will also use insulated pipage. This time I think we will just drop it straight on top if we can fit a vent in there. Here we can. Right above it. Perfect. Right, that is going to be for sweep only. What is it? It's not, no, don't be, not that. The miscellaneous, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Bismolite. Right, there we go. Take that. You can put that in there. You're going to take that miles away, aren't you? That seems rather pointless. As soon as I pick it up and move away, I'm just going to move you back again. Harold. Move back again, you'll just drop it on the floor. And you can pick up something else. And move back again. Drop it. There you go. Pick something else up. Granite. Oh, didn't need to click you, did I? Could have just moved you. There you go. Now we've got you in a bit of a loop. Just drop it and run away again. Yeah, just open that door to the really... They're all rushing through. You can see the force of it. Wow. That's just, you know... Hey, the plastic one's wandered off up there. This fella's stood around here. Oh, we might as well wrangle him. Someone can come and do it. So there's a bismolite and waterweed seed. Waterweed seeds appears to actually sweep somewhere. Any seeds that fell down, if they landed in here, they'll get eaten by the fish. Not good. Don't want them eaten. Now this, when that's dug, it will be out of reach. That's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. Let's mark where that can reach to there. And shipping conveyor loader made of steel. That's copper. Steel, please. And we'll flip it round and place it right underneath that port. Perfect. Thank you very much. Now, how are we going to do that? I can't lay it until that's done. Shipping rail. Conveyor bridge. No. Solid filter. No. Conveyor rail. Yeah. So it will, first of all, go straight across there. Down. How are we going to judge when it's done enough? There's different ways of doing it. We could put a automation, we could put a thermosensor just in the room and judge the temperature of that, but that's not very accurate. we really need a sensor on the shipping rail itself. So is that, so that's the thermo sensor, conveyor rail thermo sensor. We need that somewhere where it can then decide. Basically, you wiggle this line around all over the place in here so that it keeps flowing around, but you want it to stop loading that so that it doesn't just all come to a grinding halt because it can't flow anywhere. The other one we built, we actually wanted it to come to a halt. This one, we want it to continue moving round and round. I don't know why, do we? Why do we want it to do that? Because we do. Ask me why, it's just do. Yeah, take that out. Get that out of... You just deliver sandstone to that. Is this pipe sandstone? Yeah, don't bother. I don't want sandstone pipes in my machine. I want obsidian. How did I do that? Wow. Okay, that can be built. Priority of that can be increased. That's why they stopped sweeping. I wondered why. I left it too low. You know what? That's 70. That's 9 out here. I'm tempted to just destroy that door. Yeah, get some of that dug out. Where's the obsidian? A little piece there that we can have. Bit there. Yeah. We'll have you. We'll have... That's all obsidian, right? We'll have... That's all obsidian, right? All obsidian too. Yeah, look at that. We'll make that too high so that... Oops. I need emergency power supply to my mouse, which has just turned off. Have you waited until then to turn off? You'd done that earlier. Our base would be now swimming in carbon dioxide everywhere. So there's a couple of bits left. That seems to have been swept up. That's being taken and put in there. Excellent. All we've got is a bit of water weed seed to go. Excellent. Thank you very much. This is all on 8s now. Just leave this dude to just carry on. Carry on the good job. We'll put another one in, I think. Not hot, is it? No, it's not hot. Power-wise, how much power can we spare on this wire? Yeah, we can run another one. We'll run liquid into it. Across there like that. Liquid out. I will not run it through it this time. I'll bridge it. I think last time I ran it through it just stopped this one from working. For some reason. We'll just instantly bridge it. We'll have 2 running. That should get through this in no time. We've got to keep an eye on our oxygen tank. Make sure that's getting some water. Yeah, we could actually low, I suppose. Turn the switch off now. We'll let it ask for water because it wants some. Not because we're forcing it to. I just don't really want stationary water in here if I can help it. Got to be constantly moving. Although this is actually off. It's dormant at the moment, so it shouldn't be a problem. So, this thing's desperate to erupt up. What's the betting? As soon as we get it fixed, it sort of goes dormant for 70 cycles or something. That's typical. Right. So that gets built. We'll obviously need some power and everything up here, so we'll put some power wires in. Our conductive wire has got to be made of steel. Go up to there. Join those together. I haven't decided where everything's going yet. I have seen people been planning things out and accidentally deleted that tile and gone, oop, and activated the volcano before they were ready. I don't want to do that, because then we'll have superheated carbon dioxide everywhere. Be fun, wouldn't it? That would be a lot of fun. Those two can go, that one can go. I think we've reached everything we're going to reach out of this bit. I think certain people can't actually build some of this stuff. They can only deliver to it. Limited on which dupes can actually build stuff. Like, there we go. More being built. Excellent. Good job. Keep building. Must keep building. Well, somebody might build it one day. And our automatic system for replacing the steel should be kicking in. Got a little bit of iron ore, where I realised and stopped the guys from eating it. So yeah, this. We've got refined iron, 2,000 kilos on that tile. We just turned that off. This one, we've got 2,000 kilos of steel. We've got 3,000 kilos of steel there. And we've got more iron in there as well. I'll turn that off. We've got iron there, iron there, iron there. We've got some lime on the floor I just saw somewhere. Yeah, 245 kilos of lime. So we should be all right for a little while. Seems like this carbon dioxide has been forced in towards this volcano. It's come down this far now. It'll carry on going down. As long as we can stop the majority of it here and eat it. Oh, we've eaten all that water, look. Wow. That was crazy, wasn't it? That might confuse the water flow. No, it wasn't. Basically, if this backs up, it will go this way anyway. And it should go to space, but we're just stealing it. But instead, I'm going to send it 50-50. We do need to feed water to our base as well. Hopefully we won't use up all of this. But, yeah, we're running through our tank water very rapidly, so we're going to have to replenish that. After we've done this, I think we'll probably go and tackle the this one here. So we'll get a lot of water from that. We'll get a lot more water from that than we would from this guy. Cool slush geyser. I mean, we could just undo him and see if he helps to melt everything, but I don't think it will. So cold, it comes out at -10. That instantly goes to about 1 or 2, but it's -35 around here, so it probably just freezes itself in. Oh, might be interesting to find out. Things are getting built. Things are getting built. Basically, we'll have a battery on here. I think just temporarily, we'll just have a battery on here, and when it erupts, it'll power itself, sort of thing, for a little while. Eventually, we'll get it linked up to the base. We'll have to run some heavy wire around somehow. Here, that's a plan for another day. Now it's just a case of let's get it going, get it running. Glad I didn't bust through here now. This very heavy. Once this is done and we've dug through this bit, we'll just not come up here for a while. We can set the sweeper to send the iron off out of here somewhere where we can get it. Not sure where yet, because it'll be pretty hot when it comes out of here. Similar to the other one, it'll be about 125, whatever the steam turbine can go to, so it might be about 130 degrees. Don't be running that through your base. We'll put another maybe to like that. Yeah. You and then yeah, like that maybe, and then give us a little way in. What about that? Show me the way out. Okay. More to sweep, isn't there? On that up there. Yeah, there's a bit more to sweep up there. Anyone coming with that? Skill required operation. It's only got to be constructed. Yashkan will have to do that when he's finished doing his tiling. We put the water lock on this end. Seems to make sense, actually. Yeah, don't build that. Don't bother. Don't bother. Yeah, if we go 2 up and then deconstruct those 2 instead, and we can kind of go boom, 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 like that. And we've got an airlock. And it's on the correct side where the ladder is, instead of having to run all the way round. Hopefully we won't have to run in here at all. If everything's built out of steel, as long as we kind of decorate the place in conveyor rails, we don't need to let anybody in, because we can do the snipping and that with the disconnect tool now. We've still got pliers installed, but I haven't gone round to uninstalling it. I probably won't round to uninstalling it quite a while, because I don't want to mess up my save file or anything. Not to do that. We'll put a pump in here, make this a vacuum. We'll run conveyor rails basically everywhere. Add steel. No, that's iron ore. Cancel that. Don't do that. Conductive wire steel. Yeah, make it out of steel, please. Don't run off to lunch. Ugh. Okay. Hopefully this is enough room. Because we need a bridge. A conveyor rail bridge. So it will all run around. It will stop at one of those, what's it called? Shipping rail. No. Yes, shut off. Well, we could try it with a meter. I've not used the meter before. Where it just allows out a certain amount. And then that would have to reset itself. Presuming there's a reset on here. Could do that, but then we'd have to put it right there and put that, say, there, so it could feed into it. That would be the start point. That way it wouldn't overrun. I'm not sure how they work, so I'm going to build myself one of those, I think. We just build one here and have a look at it. Pretty sure that it's going to have an automation to reset. Yeah. Sends a green signal if the amount has been reached. So we would have the green signal. That sweeper would just keep loading this with steel, with iron. That would run it out through here once a certain amount has run through to make sure it doesn't block up and jam up and freeze. And then how are we going to reset it? When the difficult. Interesting. When the shut off, has chucked out the relevant amount. So we'd need a second one of those to count how much it's thrown out. No, because what happens if it doesn't have enough? It just runs, but there's nothing there to run. Then the other one would never reset it. What other options do we have? We've got the conveyor shut off. We want the shut off to actually eject the... I don't want that built. Don't build that yet. That'll put some on. It'll run it around the system. Go around, keeping reducing temperature, dropping off. Then we need to test its temperature. If it's not cold enough yet, it carries on and joins this line. Right, okay, so we were skipping via bridge. Got to be made of steel. Come on. Yeah, just the moment I go to place the thing. That's right. That'll be right there where that's coming on. Right. So we could stop this running by using an element sensor. So when it reaches a certain point on this, it would stop that. So that what's on here will just run round and round and round until it's ejected. If there's nothing on there, then it'll just carry on letting stuff out. Excellent. That seems legit. He said, hopefully. Block that in a bit. Build that over the top a bit. Just by one. Delete that ladder. So we can put a bottle emptier in. And do we have any steel left? We got steel. Make sure it's made of steel. Nothing else. Now it's changed to iron ore. I'll have to cancel some of it until we're ready. Never mind. I don't want to cancel the bridge though. I do want to put that in so I can figure out what I'm doing with it. Well, basically we'll try and put a piece of conveyor rail on every single spare tile we can in this area. Not in this area, it doesn't matter over there. As long as it's underneath the steam turbines, that's where we want it. And we'll release the iron, or maybe we'll just do a couple like we did before. Right. Seems to work right well on the other one. And it seems to make sense to me because you're keeping the temperature near to these. They can run. No? Keep that away, please. Rain. When that's done, that'll drop off. How are we doing here, guys? Are we still, Well, you've got a bit of work to do, but you're getting there. What did you just do? You just lay an egg. Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. It's legit. Yeah, it seems a bit sort of stretched, doesn't it? It's trying to run into there and fill that up, but it's also trying to run up here. So, what we may do... Let's release the pressure on that. Just turn that up. Someone will come and do that, and then that'll be full packets. It'll probably jam up the system, but yeah, I'd rather do that and get this cleared. I don't think it's quite getting enough water to run properly. No, maybe not. There's gaps. That's got to be constantly flowing out. Running. Okay. I have some liquid lock in here for now, just so that we can pump it to a vacuum and still get in here. So ventilation, we will need a gas pump. We don't have to build that out of steel, we can build that out of copper. We're only going to pump it to a vacuum and then get rid of it. Ventilation. No, it doesn't need to be insulated. We'll just build it up to there. And it'll have to be at high pressure, because it ain't going to put it out otherwise. We don't have enough power on this to actually run up and charge up a battery and stuff later. Yes, I think. Not going to worry about it yet. We'll need power. There's no point pumping yet. There's no liquid here. Right, so that needs to be built. We could brick this in, but I was waiting to see whether I want a bit more space. I think it's like right on the end of that seems to make sense to me. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is under there. Maybe we should move that there then. Okay. Deconstruct you and then build that up. Okay, that seems legit. Then we'll have to probably move this conveyor bridge along to the right one. Probably what's going to have to happen. Yeah, build all this crap. Whatever, build it all. Do not want this erupting until we are ready. That out. Yeah, that's still there. So I want my shipping conveyor bridge back. There. Before I wonder why that's not working, we'll add a piece there. That's definitely steel. Yes, yes it is. Iron or plastic or some stupid thing. Build inside there on out of plastic. You'd know it. Come on, build this. Come on. How are we doing here? 7.6, 7.7. I don't know if it's spreading or if we're actually... Yeah, this guy needs to... Wrangle him! Quick! Catch him while he's low. Oh. I keep thinking he's going to fall through and drown, but he's not. Right, well I think you're going to have to go and get some more steel now. I don't think there's going to be enough. What I need. How much have we got? 445 and it's 100 per square. Yeah, we need to let them make some steel. That'll be set to iron. That will not be able to reach it. Nuts. Well, even here it can't reach it. That's an issue. We would have to put it... I don't really like putting it on the floor, but I don't think the molten iron is going to reach that far anyway, so it should be fine. So, there. I don't mind deleting things that are made of steel in here because, you know, brings some more steel in, doesn't it? So, you can only reach to there. I don't want to put a second one in, that would be silly. That maybe have to go differently. How are we going to do it? Yeah, cancel that, please. Cancel that conveyor loader. I'm going to put it in upside down. That's got deleted. Now we'll have to deconstruct that again. This is what happens when you build things on the fly. How much is in here now? 24. Yeah, get rid of that. We need to kill all this anyway. Peek through here. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Excellent, nice job. Bit of steel can be deleted. A bit of rail can be deleted. I think we'll brick this in. The end of this steam turbine here. Yeah, you can't quite reach. That's fine. I think they can reach 9 tiles, and of course these are 5 each, so that's 10 tiles. But I don't think we need to worry about the end one. Nothing's going to make it over there. Now, just in case something was to drop off the rail, should we move the rail one out over where the sweeper can reach it? It is possible for things to sort of glitch off the rail or overheat and rip off, then solidify again. And if that was to happen here, Mr. Sweepy wouldn't be able to do anything about it. But if we move Mr. Sweepy along by one, he can't reach any iron in this corner, which would be stupid. The other thing we could do is just brick up one vent. Just brick this area in. Pretend it doesn't exist, and that steam turbine will be a little bit less effective. At least it'll be less likely to overheat. Right. Gotta wait for them to come back. Oh, we just put a second auto sweeper. Okay, fine, we're gonna do. But I don't like the idea of that. To make it as streamlined as we can. Wait for them to come back and do some more work. What's this looking? Yeah, it's going up now because we let this out. Yeah, let that flow better. Yeah, that's better. That'll create a bit of airflow. Or carbon dioxide flow. Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice that. Bleach stone, get rid of it. Another bit there, is that bleach stone? Yeah, get rid of that. Is that in here? Nope. So some people will be coming to dig. Plumbing. Just our bottle emptier now. There. Okay. I'm getting in the let's build everything on a 9 mode again, which is bad. Hey, Ashcan, would you like to open the neural vacillator for me? Hope you get something useful. I used to hate sunny disposition, but it's actually one of the best. Complete the neural process. What did you get? Sunny disposition! Woohoo! Stress reduction. Per cycle. He will dance his way in his work. Now he'll just be the happiest Larry you've ever seen. Ashcan, anyway. When he's running along, he'll be full of the joys. Now, do we or don't we? I think what I'm going to say. I can actually use that end one for a rail because it can't be reached. But we leave it open to get steam in it. Allowed to have steam. Not allowed to have any other stuffs. Right, how much have we got now? Wow, 1,470. That's nice. Let me build a few more. I do want to put a temperature plate in here, several of them. But if we build it, that will delete that tile. Bad. Liquid. Crude oil. Enable auto bottle. Oh, what I meant to check is there any? No pending deliveries. Nope, there isn't any. Probably there's a good reason for that, because whenever we get any, they drip it in here. So we will turn that one off. What was that going to be for? Oh, I remember now, liquid sulfur. We didn't end up getting any. So if we come down here, it's out of liquid. Deconstruct you then. You're a bit useless. Now, I know, it's so offensive. We could mop that up and use that. About time we cleaned up the mess down here, because we're going to be coming down here and building stuff. Yeah, get rid of that one. We don't want it. If we dig out, say that, let's check the temperature. We can dig, say, those two. Yeah, we're digging 2 more. We could build it a bit lower. Plumbing. Bump. Got to be made of obsidian or ceramics. Put it a bit lower this time. There you go. Build it there. Priority. That is on a 9, so come and mop it. I know you don't like mopping. It's got to be done. We need the crude. Building broken. That's those 4 ladders, isn't it? Yes. Flooding is that anti-entropy. There's no materials. Yeah, well, fine, whatever. Farm tiles, we've practically given up making that. We're living on barbecue at the moment. Yeah, come on, mop all this up. Someone's already picking that up. Excellent. Should be that the only place to take it. Where is it? There it is. Our liquid lock. Ah, excellent. Right. So we still want that to feed into there pretty much directly out of here. So that's the first stage it goes to. So that still needs to be moved up by 1 to there. Deconstruct you, please. There we go. So then that will be feeding directly into there. So this one, yeah, that one. No. Why is there a wire? Oh yeah, I know why there's a wire. Might have to put it back again in a minute, but until I've decided I'm going to do it, well, I can go. The good thing about it with being a sealed unit is if you delete anything, then, you know, you can just tell the sweeper to chuck it out. Will. How you doing, guys? You're still running away. There's plenty of water in the system now. Now, backing up a little bit. Yeah, it is. I would like that to not stop. I'd like that to run a bit more for me, please. Run a bit more. We'll go around and go in the tank. Tank's pretty full, so actually. Speaking of tanks, I mean, what's to stop us filling one up with a little bit of water? Stop us coming in here, demolishing that. Demolish that clock as well. Putting a tank just there to put some water in. We could borrow one of these. No. We'll just stick one there. How fast it's getting through all that water, though. Look at it. It's going mad. We're probably going to have to put something in to add water back into our tank in the base, because it's going to get very low. Poor little fishies. And also, we've got no cooling loop now. Look at that. We've exhausted the cooling loop. We're just pumping it straight into here to deal with this. Not brilliant, is it? We've got 3 tanks of backup water, a tank there of backup water for oxygen. This fella's going to come online soon, and we're only doing that while we're building this. As long as we keep an eye on it and we don't completely run out. Fine. That's not. Did you get in here? Come dark side geezer. How disappointing. Wish there was something fun I could do with that, but there really isn't. We could try and no, this thing lives in carbon dioxide, doesn't it? Yeah, atmosphere carbon dioxide. We can't even kill that with it. I mean, if we had a load of bees, it might be useful. Right. Someone's dripped a tiny bit in. Is there any more coming? Yeah, Camille's bringing us some. Did we set that to enable auto bottle? We did. So I think I'm just going to put one like that. Yeah. Or once this is pumped to a vacuum, we move these over by one. I think that's even better. I think I'm going to do that. Even better. We'll just brick that up. We'll put that there. That. So that will be filled by the sweeper. Right. Sweeper can reach it plenty. Yep, good. And the sweeper will fill that. And that will start immediately right under the... Actually, they're going to move along one. It won't be immediately. Cancel again. And, well, we'll keep that. Will be necessary. But we're going to build a conveyor, and it's got to be out of steel. We're going to put it... I'm going to move that along one. Do we put it there? Yeah, we could still put it there, couldn't we? Perfect. Want a bit of space to run it around in. Be too tight otherwise. If I hadn't put that high pressure vent right there. Start running this now, because this blob will technically block any gas. We could start powering that now. So let's get some power to it. A bit of steel inside, and then change to copper. Yep, that should start running that. That little blob there, I know it's not much. That little blob there will actually act as a airlock. What you need. You don't really need this huge T-shaped thing. In fact, if we're just bricking it in, we might not even bother putting any more in. Yeah, don't bother. Right, so now I want shipping, conveyor loader, steel, flip it over and place it there like so. Might build another one of those right there. Is that? Yep, then we can deconstruct that one and move these along while it's still pumping out. Shouldn't take long to pump a vacuum. It's only a small space. Prioritize. Now, what do we need? We basically need to add to this with a bridge. I'm going to connect that. This is disconnected, I think. Let's make sure it is. Definitely disconnected. I think, hopefully. There we go. Hard to tell, isn't it? Not going to do that yet. I might as well put them in. Even if we don't end up using them all, we'll put them in. That way they can start making some more steel. Hopefully they'll just reuse that to build the next one. Instead of going to get some more for it. Nope, they're going to get some more. Oh well. Right. These ones on the ground level might not be so necessary. Okay. But it comes out there. It's going to run along. Probably maybe one extra because these will be moved along. Come back. Come round to here. And this is where it will jump back to the beginning again. So I want a shipping conveyor bridge. It's got to be made of steel. Rotate that and put it back there. Excellent. So we might change that flow so it can go round a bit further. You know what I mean? Sort of like around here, and it could zigzag. And as long as it can come back to here, that's the main thing. I don't even know if I want it to go along the bottom. Might not even use this area. I might just come up here and back. And then at some point it's got to have its temperature checked before it reaches this bridge. And how are we going to do that bit? Next gasp. If it is not the right temperature, then it's got to go to the bridge. Right. So that means we want a conveyor shut off. Place it, say, there. Snip through. Yeah, there's all dots behind here of rails while I'm thinking. So we need to check the temperature. If the temperature's good, temperature's good, then that will turn on, which would mean it would go out. Temperature's not good, then it's got to bypass this. Oh. So maybe that's the wrong spot to put it. We'd put the temperature sensor there. Temperature is good, then that is on and it will flow through and jump back. We could do it in reverse. If the temperature is, then it turns that off. Temperature is what we want, then it turns that off, and then that will just carry on and flow out. But if that is on, it will take all of it, just like a bridge normally does. Oops. Let me double check water situations. Worried that we're raining our poor tank dry. We're not getting any water through the system here. And this could be 50 kilos. That can start pumping and add to it. Right. Okay. So we've got water coming in here. We could just stick a tank there now. Plumbing. No, it's not plumbing. Of course, tanks aren't plumbing. Why would they be? That right there. And put some water in. Put some water out. There we go. That will hopefully get built sometime in the next week. That. What are you? Yeah, you're never going to get built. So we'll sense the temperature right there. So shipping, conveyor rail thermosensor. That's the temperature. That will have to be linked to. Kind of like doing this on the bottom, because if that does come over, it melt it. I don't think so. So that will link to there. So this will be full. We're running around here, doing its thing. Nowhere for it to go, is there? Probably be. It'll be going around here somewhere. When it gets to this point, temperature will be sensed. If it's the right temperature or below, it will get. This will be locked and it will be chucked out. If it's too hot, come out here to this one. Link those together. We could even make use of that space and go around like that. Can't see it, but it is there. It will go round in there onto there, jump over there, beginning again. And then the next piece will come here, have its temperature sensed, and if it's too hot, that will do the same thing. But because that is going on there, that actually ideas. Yeah, if that was the other way around, there would already be something on here, so that wouldn't be able to put out because there would be something there on the. Yeah, kind of need to switch these. But if we switch these, we can't fit a conveyor bridge in that space. But if you see what I mean, if the pipe is blocked, it can't put one on. So this wouldn't be able to put one on because there would already be a piece there, and it would just keep flowing round and round and round until the temperature was right. And a piece got chucked out, and then there would be a gap, and it would put another piece on automatically. Okay, so we have to switch these two around somehow. Or we can put that just here in the wall. Another option, we could put it there. I don't like putting it in the wall because you're kind of losing the heat off of it. I mean, you want that heat. Then you have got to move. That's just so I can click on it later. Place it again. Same with this. I'll probably put one of those there. Just so I can just click on it and it appears down here so I can rebuild it. Right. Rails. Rail system. Do want to stick them all. Yeah. Rails. They're all dots under there. I think I'll cancel that. Yeah, I think I'll cancel that one. I do want to deconstruct you. I'll probably deconstruct you as well. Sometimes I don't deconstruct too much in one go because I get confused where I want to do it. Ah, I know why they didn't put him in there. I forgot. Set this. I didn't forget. We didn't have any. That's right. Glossy Draco. There we go. Now it's set. Now they can actually put him in there. Okay. Liquid wise. Did they build that yet? Well, I am going that's 2 hour stream. I am going to have to go and make some lunch. It just suddenly disappear halfway through. I'm very hungry. Actually, yeah, that's right. Onto there. Now we can fill a tank with our water. Hopefully we're adding some water to the system now, so we're not using it all up. I have to go and get that other one tamed very soon. Right, now this is coming out. Excellent. That's the sweeper range. And we'll also have to do that and put that in as well. No, you. Down to 1. We've also got yeah. Construct. It's all made of steel, so it's fine. You can stay in there. It's good. So I wanted, if I put the bridge, like stations, if I put the bridge, no, that's a gas bridge, you muppet. Shipping bridge. I put the bridge right there, the beginning, where it comes in. And then this is where the food would go. You could put that out in here, but you're then losing probably 2 tiles worth of heat in the insulated tile. You want it in here, really. So then, oh, not you. That will go that way. If there's already a piece on here, that can't put any down. So that will start putting pieces down. It will flow around here somehow. Come up to here. You'll have its temperature tested. If the temperature is good, then it will go. If the temperature is bad, it will go through this and carry on going around until it cools down. If the temperature is correct, it will come out and be ejected from the room, which means we need that. Maybe there. And then we need the temperature sensor either there or there, depending on how we come in. I'm going to put it there for now. That's all on an 8, yep. But then we got to plan how this is going to get to there. Gonna go, hey, gonna have its temperature checked. Then it's going to come out there or out here. If that's off, it will just flow straight past it. I think, probably. If that's on, then it'll take it this way, and it'll have to go back round again. I hope, anyway. So there is a dot under there and a dot under there that we Can't really use that PM. We can't. We can use that one this way. I don't know yet. We'll have to figure it out. It'll take a path around here and it'll end up here with the choice of either going all around again or being ejected. And if it's ejected, it'll drop here and it'll be stupendously hot and cook our base. So that's bad. We don't want to do that. We'll send that somewhere. Someone's already built that. Do it that direction. Go that way. Probably where we're going to dump it somewhere. Or we could probably dump it in here. Or dump it in here. I don't bleeding know. Somewhere. I'd prefer it went over to where we're going to need to use it. Excellent. So now one more bit of automation wire rebuild. And that connects to that. That way we shouldn't need to control this or this. This should just pick up whatever it can pick up whenever it wants to pick it up, put it in there, and this should do all the work, theoretically. Bit of gold in here, get rid of that. What did that conveyor bridge is built out of uranium ore? Can you believe it? No. Conveyor shut-offs built out of gold. Oh dear, what happened here? Automation wire steel. Yeah, okay, get rid of it. Wow. Unnoticed. That's steel, yes please. Put that round the right way. Automation wire is steel. How did that gold get? Don't even know if we've got anywhere. Yeah, we have got somewhere to sweep uranium. Alright, thank you. I'm going to cancel those before they get built. They were on a 1 and they still had material delivered to them. Crikey. Okay. Now we got to build that again. Dear. Conveyor shut off. Made of steel. Actually, let's just double check that this is steel in here. That is steel. That is steel. Yes, that's steel. Oh, better check. Build it out of something else when you're not looking. Yes. This is now in the room. Okay. Excellent. Prioritize. That'll be set to iron. Iron will come out, wiggle around here, but I think, yeah, we can't do that just yet. We'll be in big trouble if we do. The vent is set, so we do need to pump some water in here. But we are saving some water up in this tank, so we should be good. Poor old water supply. Look at it. We've drained it. It's nearly half what it was. Sorry, guys. You're going to be... Well, they're happy at the moment. They've still got a lot of room to spend. Well, that was fun. Look at this. Yeah, we're getting it down. It's going down. Might have to cut this chunk off so that we can get all of this out. Is this another patch? 945 grams. That's okay. I can deal with grams. .8 kilos. If I wasn't thinking that we could use that to feed to our thimble reeds, we would have just attached to that pipe and pumped it out to space. We could have attached to there and just got rid of it. Hey, we might as well use that polluted water, right? And we nearly got our vacuum in here. We're down to 400 grams. Just let it carry on. There's a little tiny bit of chlorine that I was worried about. Ended up with 10 bloody tons of carbon dioxide to deal with. We'll have to let that really get down before we cut through here. I was going to cut through here and just block this off completely so that they can run through this way. But that might not be such a brilliant idea. We might build our own little cooling loop over here just to cool this system down so we don't have to keep running this through it. And then whatever. Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on this. Look, this tank is nearly empty now. We gotta do that back again. Bells are ringing outside. Don't know if you can hear them. Church bells. Ah, that's getting built. Everything in here needs a... Yeah, these two things need a bit of power. So let's go steel wire up there. Steel wire in the wall. Now we could just go straight up, but hey, one extra piece. Okay. Right. I haven't quite finished building it, but we've got the bones of it in place. I have got to go and make some dinner. I thank you for joining me, and we will resume this a little bit later on. Thanks for coming.